Hello, Jeff Fuller, coming at you again with the second clip from Luke Rosiak's excellent book, Race to the Bottom. This story features the head of the Fairfax Teachers Association, Kimberly Adams, and it illustrates the degree to which the teachers union, at least in this county, has gained a superior position over parents and obviously community members. And you'll see as I go what I mean. Kimberly Adams, the 44-year-old president of the Fairfax Education Association Teachers Union, got a more receptive audience as she addressed the board nearly every meeting, often as its first speaker. This was in comparison with the audience that was given to parents who were having horrific problems with their kids. On November 11th, the day before Tracy's email, that's a parent, about the horrific problems she was having with her child, the board had taken steps to change its public comment policy to guarantee at least 3 speaking slots at every meeting went to unions. Parents could fight for the remaining slots by registering online early in the morning. They were typically gone within 1 minute and could also be taken by employees. If a parent did not show up at the meeting, a standby list of speakers would prioritize employees over parents. A week later, a board panel reaffirmed its commitment to organizational leave, the policy under which the management paid salaries of union representatives who lobbied it. The county had approved nearly $6 million over a 3-year period on such salaries. Adams had once been a school librarian and teacher, but now she was a full-time union boss. Since the summer, Adams had insisted that a vaccination or a widely available treatment for COVID-19 is necessary before a full return to in-person instruction can be achieved safely. At the time, a vaccine was not expected to be available for at least 8 months. She disagreed with Virginia's Democratic governor, himself a doctor, who did not believe that a vaccine was necessary to reopen schools for the upcoming school year. The excuse became mute when a vaccine was announced much earlier than expected in November 2020. While nationwide mass vaccination schedules were being created on January 7th, 2021, Adams demanded that the board cancel plans to return without a vaccine and to continue virtual learning for all groups at this time. Lives must be protected. The Fairfax Education Association is asking that you do not put us in further harm's way when we know that a safer return to schools is on the horizon. Vaccinate your staff before you return them to in-person instruction. The board asked Virginia's governor to give teachers priority to receive the vaccine, which was tightly rationed, as you may recall, and he did, putting them on the same priority as the elderly. This meant that for every teacher who took a dose, 1 fewer was available for the one age group that was most vulnerable and faced a significant chance of dying from the disease. On January 14th, Adams herself was among the first to receive a shot, even though she did not work in a school. School board members were also in the same group as the elderly. 75 people in their 70s or older in Fairfax died with coronavirus during the 4-week period when teachers were getting vaccines. Contemplate that. After teachers had received the shot, the union moved the goalposts with a new demand. At the last meeting, I stood before you to tell you that you needed to vaccinate your staff before returning them to in-person instruction, Adams said on January 21st. But now, please ensure that the fully virtual option remains for all students and staff who feel safest at home. Adams now told the school board that the teachers should wait for the second dose to be effective and then not return to work full time because the students have not yet been vaccinated. A vaccine approved for children under 16 did not exist and likely was not a priority since the virus posed very little risk to children without pre-existing conditions. This demand meant that even the following school year, parents should not expect their children to go to school more than 2 days a week. In the intervening days, her union had taken part in a national day of resistance organized by a group called Demand Safe Schools, a partnership between teachers' unions and the Democratic Socialists of America, now in its position requiring student vaccination, which mirrored theirs verbatim. So that's the story of the role of teachers' unions in Fairfax County. You might ask, what's the role of teachers' union in your county? Thank you. Look forward to seeing you at the next clip.